Hi, my name is Angie Abdu. I live in Fernie, BC, and I'm the author of The Bone Cage, a novel, and another novel, The Canterbury Trail, and a short story collection called Anything Boys Can Do. When Pathways to Education asked me to say something about a teacher that inspired me, my first thought was one teacher? How could I possibly just pick one teacher? There are so many, and I'm afraid of leaving someone out. And I immediately thought of university professors, particularly Thomas Randall from Campion College, a medievalist who my very first English class was with him. And as soon as I took it, I thought, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to major in English. And then Jean Chamy from University of Regina, who just inspired a huge love of John Milton's poetry, and Cameron Lewis, who's Chaucerian, and I still love the Canterbury Tales till today. And so many people who, I sit quietly in their seat and take their class and leave, and as far as they know, I never give them another thought. But in reality, they've influenced the kind of person I am, the kind of mother I am, the kind of teacher I am, wife, everything, writer, and I owe them so much thanks. But I'm going to go back a little bit further than that for the teacher that I pick, and I'm going to mention a high school English teacher called Miss Brody in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. And Miss Brody, if you would have asked me in high school if she was my favorite teacher, I don't think I would have said yes. I was terrified of her. She was very strict and very stern, and and I can see why, looking back. Maybe you have to be with teenagers. And I had the kind of attitude that school was a social event. My brother always scolded me, you think school is a social event? And I did treat it that way, but I wasn't allowed to in Miss Brody's class. She nailed those rules of grammar into our head and how to write a proper essay and format. And I learned because of her strictness and her passion for teaching. And I just also remember her really inspiring a love of literature. I particularly think of Margaret Lawrence's The Stone Angel, and being so surprised as a teenager to find out that a person could write about prairie things and prairie people, and other people would want to read this book and would love this book, and that may have been one of the early things that led to me wanting to be a writer. But I didn't appreciate Miss Brody until I went to university and realized how well she had prepared me. Other students were struggling, some of them coming in and not knowing how to write an essay properly and not having those grammar rules drilled into their head, and I felt fully prepared, and I think that led to the kind of confidence that made me go on to do an English degree and a master's degree in English and a PhD in English and become a writer. And I don't think I've ever thanked Miss Brody. So let me say thank you, Miss Brody, and great teachers make a world of difference. Thank you.